wanna play. These three words, they're the ones that I live by. With bug eyes, there's nothing that he can't find. We all fly, don't give Buckman the stink eye. Do or die, Schmuel Buckman's an old guy. Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. Go toe to toe with Buckman, he will eat your freaking soul, no doubt. It's Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll, Schmuel rock and roll. We get buck with Buckman, we know you're up to something.
Well, it's supposed to auto flip, but it didn't. And here I am. It's Schmuel Buckman for the second time today. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to all of our beautiful viewers. We are actually up on Twitter tonight for the next, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. I thought I would put them up there. How's the sound? Hopefully we could do it. Schmuel, consider a meetup in Parsippany. How about Asbury Park? Asbury Park sounds good. But maybe we can do that. We'll have an initial Catalano card. We'll start with that. Lady Genta, only Genta, Gentasaurus, the most important woman. Hit like and subscribe, please, please, please. Genta, caplicer. Bring out the lame. I am totally the lame. So look at this, Penny. Good Sunday evening, all. I'm not going to do the. Apparently, it's very popular to insult Penny by calling her Peggy, but we are not going to do that here. Shuli Madoff is here. Shuli Madoff, how are you, my friend? Kina K, X was effective. LOL. You're just going to run it for a few minutes and then pull it off. I'll tell you the truth. I don't like X for only one reason, and I wouldn't mind streaming on it otherwise, but it adds to the viewer count, and then it makes me think like I have way more viewers than I do, and it's just an aggregate, and then you become pathetic. I'm afraid of becoming pathetic. I don't want to be Aaron and like, oh, across all platforms, we've got 10,000 people watching us. And I don't know why my Aaron sounds like karmic, but what can I tell you? All right, Rover 4353, hit like and subscribe. Thank you, buddy. Chris Mack, Schmuel, I think those daytime blue blockers, the nighttime ones have a darker orange lens. It's too long of a story. We won't get in there. It's a Schmuel world. We're just living in it. Hey, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Derek Andrews. I think that's awesome. Bustello, Asbury is fine. Yeah. We'll shoot for like the weekend after Thanksgiving. Ready for the Hunch Bunch to be thoroughly defended. I get accused of defending the Hunch Bunch all the time, but I don't really defend them, to be perfectly honest with you. My honest statement is I call out what I see, and it's like, if somebody deserves a call out, or if I get asked, I'm happy to call it out, but I'm not going to call out somebody just because somebody else doesn't like them and they want me to call them out. Should have done a hat switch. We could go from, I don't know if it matters to you guys, but we could go from blue to olive. How's that? I think that's pretty cool. Somewhere Tim is punching a wall. I like Teamster Tim, I like Teamster Tim, excuse me for saying that. But Tim's Totality, I saw a bit of a beef this week, and we're gonna chit chat a little bit about chatter beefs because I don't know, man. The more people point them to me, the more I kind of like them. Uh, wow, Schmuel's mod is a girl. What a surprise. Simp alert. Yes, that's what it is. It's simp. All I am is a simp. I travel around with a big simp. My shirt says simp. My logo on my softball team shirt is simp. Um, Bring out your dead. Yes, Roach. Uh, I would have a joke for that, but I can't fucking do it. And Ray DeVito gummy smoker, very funny. My favorite color is magenta. Very, very cool. All right. I have Shuli Madoff. Look at this. Shuli Madoff. Let's pull this down. Let's go over here and let's go. Shuli Madoff, member for 1 month. Please tell me you've seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Dude, I read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas years before. It was a movie and have definitely seen it. And those are more aviator lenses that Hunter S is wearing. But I like Hunter S. Oh, and so they were supposed to be like reinvestigating his death, right? Um, and if somebody could look it up, the Hunter S's suicide note was like one of the greatest, but I'll fuck it up. It was something like, the NFL season's over. What am I supposed to do? So I think that, what do you call it? But Hunter S was amazing. And you had a lot of it had to do with time, right? Like the timing of it, because Hunter S hated Nixon, and so much of what he used to do was kind of trash Nixon, but he had a life-size stuffed doll, and he had I think it was a Rottweiler, and whenever he would yell Nixon, the dog would run over, fucking bite into the groin, and try to rip the big ass doll apart. So very funny. Let's just see. PL for $5. Thank you, PL, for your five. Did you read the book? Because they didn't have TV back then. I think we had black and white. I did have my first TV that I had like in my room, in my own room, was an old black and white that I got from someplace, and I used to go in there and watch baseball games. But it's a long my relationship to TV is it's a long story, but we'll go in there. And my reason for reading a lot of books was also a long story. But I got young old vibes. Thank you, my dear. Please tap the like. Who's this? Manjeet 50 stars Uber Eats. Schmuel should ditch the Outback hat and try an ascot hat. 57 South Main Street, number 214, Neptune, New Jersey. If you want me to wear an ascot hat, send it. I'll give it a shot. I am a bit spent on my hat budgets for the while, and this getting ready to retire thing is scaring the shit out of me financially. So we got to do it. We all want Schmuel and Rick. No idea. Rick is gay. I don't know who Rick is, but we have no objection to gay people. Peter Boyle as the wildebeest. Yes, Peter Boyle. I actually drove a cab for a year, or mostly during the summer, and I had Peter Boyle as a ride from the airport into Manhattan. Very nice guy. Said hello, was polite, didn't talk the entire way. Made me very happy. Garrett is a hack. Jenner is here. All is right with the world. I agree. Rochi, you can compare hats. Me and the Dead. That's pretty cool. PL, goddamn. Dude, I remember in order to watch wrestling when I was a kid, we would have to go to channel 47 on UHF, and you had the little round antenna and you had to mess with it, which is probably why I never became much of a wrestling fan. Ryan A. Or Rihanna, depending upon how you want it, $1.99. Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, or Raiders. Probably Raiders. Sadly, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not much of a movie fan like in that of that genre or era. So they all sort of blend together to me. And I love watching guys, Tony from Hack the Movies, like and whatnot, like they know like all these details about all these movies. And it's up on my list of videos, and Tony's got it up. I did a review of Ghostbusters, Poltergeist 2 with Tony, and I had to rewatch it. And it's amazing watching a movie and knowing that you're going to have to review it and then remembering all that stuff in it. So, New Naked Lunch was very funny, in my opinion. Let's just say I love the OJ part. I have to rewatch it. It's been really, really so long. I hope Glenn is the guest from Harry Dunn. Harry, you don't. It's. I was going to say something, but I wasn't. I won't. But I will say you're more likely to find diamonds in your backyard than Glenn as a guest. And we don't even know if we have a guest this evening. All right. I like this show the minute it becomes likable. Imagine I'll be around books age by then. Thank you, Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. All right, let's see. Sir Alvosov. Wow, Schmuel is just slagging Rick like that. Is Cookie retiring also, Buck? Probably not. Cookie's younger than me, not like decades younger, but your Cookie's younger than me, and Cookie's got one of those like high paying jobs that are fulfilling and all that other stuff. I'm just tired. Like I'm done. I don't get. I have to deal with the public, and she doesn't have to. But I got to tell you that I would like her to retire. That if I had my druthers and I could get her to retire, she should definitely retire. It would make me happy. Not to shut that dog up. That was actually not the dog. That was Cookie calling the dog. Let's see. All right, Mikey Goofs. Did I mention your name, Buckman? Did you in fact do it all for the cookie? I can't even answer that. This Buckman's being a real Pinkman. I know what the reference is, but I don't know what the meaning is. And let's ask Josh Denny, unbrand Josh Denny fan, to bring us his wisdom. Schmuel has multiple homes, yet got a P.O. box for people to send him free stuff. In addition to having 4 different ways people can give him money. I learned it all from the pineapple. What can I tell you? And do I have 4 different ways? I guess I do, right? Like, because I got super chats, I got super tip, I've got the dabble tip, and I do have a Venmo. But to watch the show is to know that I'm not your grifter type, and so I'm hoping that you enjoy what I do, and means you throw a little couple of bucks my way. He's going for generational wealth. There was none of that for me, I'll tell you. And all right. stealth is like the preacher in Poltergeist 2. That was the role that I played. I wore during the review. I wore the Kane, I think was the character's name. I wore his hat during that, and yeah, that was it. No time for love, Dr. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. I like the one where the German drinks from the wrong chalice and turns into Kevin Brennan. I get what you're going for here, Dick Jones, but it doesn't really work. Like it's Benny and the Jets, Glenny and the Jets. I don't know. I don't know that it works, but we could always try it. Raison. Whoop. Normally I wouldn't put up anybody else's stream notification while I'm live, but Ray, because I used him as a stepping stone to get here, so I owe him. Schmuel is the last bastion of Glenn-free programming. Look, there's a lot of things, and we're actually going to Glenn's alter ego is a subject we're going to talk about tonight at some point. But to be perfectly honest, the Glenn character is just awful. It's just an awful character. So I don't know how else to put it. All right. So Twitter peoples, if you're watching on Twitter, it's time to move because we're 3, 2, youtube.com. I guess, you know what? If I were smart, right, this is what I would do. And I'm not smart, but I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to and then put it up here and put here. And then I'm going to say going to YouTube exclusively Lucy. Let's see if I can spell it. And boom, boom, boom. And now we can leave the Twitter. I think that works, right? Everybody agree with that? And if you don't, so what I'm showing is, this is why I don't like Twitter. I'm showing 84 people watching. Let's see if it falls by more than half, because I think it probably will. And terminate. No, we've got 79 on YouTube. Wow, pretty goddamn good. Only Genta, young old vibes is a queen. That is a statement that I can wholeheartedly agree with. And by the way, somebody said I was getting my Ensure. This is what I'm having, Protein Plus. It's like got no sugar in it. And not a lot of calories. All right, and that's my dinner for today. And premium 2681. Now I know that there's a legit premium and an illegitimate premium. I think this is the legit premium. I think, and the legit premium is orchestrating my supposed appearance on MLC. But to be perfectly honest with you, because I've been a pain in the balls, I do definitely have a feeling that Kevin's just going to tell me to fuck off, which is actually fine with me. All right. I pictured Metamucil, to be honest. Stein will tell you a secret. I had the Metamucil today. Yeah, I had that earlier today. Cholesterol stuff. Metamucil's good for that. And to be honest, I haven't had enough roughage. I haven't had enough fiber in my diet. So I got to have that. But then, what's the difference? It's like soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. And one of the things that sucks about getting old is once you hit 50, fucking people start like all your conversations for men anyway go from uh, girls and women to enlarged prostates, and then eventually it will get into Metamucil and roughage and constipatory challenges. So that's why I hang out with you guys, because I get to talk about the fun stuff. And Keanu C. Thompson is here. They made us drink and sure when we didn't eat our food at Eating Disorder Day Camp. Everything okay, Bucky? I'm not having Ensure. This is Protein Plus, and it's because I'm not getting enough protein. So I wanted to pump it up a little bit, and I was using. I'll tell you the truth. I was using. Okay, I'm saying. I'll tell you the truth. I was using Huel, right, which is like a meal supplement, because I just wasn't eating. So I wanted to use Huel, and then I read the article that said like it's got like more lead in it than a lead mine. So I stopped, and now it's a pain in the ass trying to find one of these plant-based protein drinks that isn't overloaded with lead. Surely made it for $5. I drink a Boost for breakfast and Ensure for dessert. Schmuel making pancakes. I just sip the scissor. Scissor. Those are the days. And you're talking about me with a black and white TV. All right. Nene fiber is good per Jeff Closer. Thank you, Jeff. And Radio Government, go away, Stevie. This is for lovable retards only. You're a retard we hate. I did not get a chance to look at it too much, but I saw Stevie analyzing me this morning when he was on the Aussie guy, and I only have a summary. I probably have a transcript, but I really didn't get to see it. So what do you call it? It may come up. Keanu Thompson's Bisconti, which is probably different. Actually, it was Boost. LOL. Hilarious. All right. What kind of a drunk were you back in the day? Not much of one. I just kind of like the. I don't know. I started drinking Jameson a little bit too heavy. What kind of psycho reads podcast transcripts? I can read a podcast transcript in 2-3 fucking minutes instead of watching an entire podcast. And more importantly, in my head, it's a voice that doesn't make me crazy. So there. Only gentle. KB 103 is Aussie guy good. Young old lives. We should ask a nurse. Yeah. By the way, just to clear this up, I did 100% ask DJ Electra about cardiac symptoms. I think I might have said this on air. I asked her. I asked Lady KB, Dr. Steve. Lady KB ignored me, hoping I would die. Dr. Steve didn't get back to me till the next day. I'm kidding. But yeah, DJ Electra's advice was great. Did she save my life? No. But she did point me in the direction that I was already headed. So we're all good like that. In Schmuel's head, zombie. All right. That'll do it, Smadoff. Yuck. I don't like that stuff. But the Boost and Ensure are like packed with calories and sugar and stuff. And it's like what they give people at the end of their lives when they're not eating no more. Or people with anorexia who are not eating anymore. So there we go. Very funny. This Punished Ahab, shame it didn't work out differently. Punished Ahab likes to tell me that I need to get off the internet And I'm fine doing that, but then I don't know that he would have anything to do. So maybe we'll stick around for a little bit. Um, and uh, 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 Ruchi trying to be funny. And maybe he is. Who the hell knows? Kiki, you want the link from Schmuel. Schmuel Bachman will be on Keanu Untoward Tuesday, I believe is the name, this Tuesday at 10 p.m. with Keanu C. Thompson and Michaeline Thompson. So I'll be making my inaugural appearance. And they didn't have to pay me. So pretty cool there. Bustelo Maserati muscle milk. Yeah, I don't know about like I don't know about that one. To be perfectly honest, but I just think that so much of the stuff is all bullshit that I kind of researched it, and that's how I came out. That's how I came out with this. But to be perfectly clear, I am trying something tomorrow. I think it's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, like Owen, Owyn. And it's an actual meal replacement. So pretty much what I've been doing is this as the protein, and then I've been adding like a pound of like different vegetables and shit, you know? Lots of them orange colored peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes. But I know that you want to ask me that. I don't, Shmuel, what was your Ibu? I don't even know what that is. All right. Either I'm just stupid or not. No, they're, what do you call it? They're excellent tissues, my friend. Excellent tissues from where else but at Costco. Yes, Costco tissues. So they're lovely, and I have a nose that can handle it. So let's just see where we're at. Okay, so um, it's been sort of an interesting week. This is not Boomer Magazine, pal. Well, pal, I'm on this side of the camera, so it is whatever I feel like that night. And many of you people, many of you, could use some fiber advice. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Uh, yes, there's fruits, but it's more the um. So all right. Yeah. First, I'm hearing that. I have no idea. Am I back? Am I unfrozen? So, cause it. Hold on, cause this isn't live. I'm back. All right. I'm not. I'm not. All right. Cool. I'm back. I'm back. So it was weird. Dave hit the red button. It's possible. It's possible. Um, and all right. Uh, Roy, he said no. I asked Eckel about. I asked about Eckel. Roy, he said no. I asked about Eckel. I thought you meant you asked Eckel about, but who's gonna tell? Who's gonna tell? Sonnen Ringholm, you could use some fiber internet. Uh, I could, but I'm pretty happy with the. Um, I'm using a T-Mobile 5G, and it's worked great, and I haven't had any problems. And the truth of the matter is, when you get any kind of issue, they like take care of it, and they don't charge me extra. You know, they're not like, oh, you can pay more, and we can have somebody come right away. And I used to have Verizon FiOS, and it was a piece of shit. Not Victoria. I hate to tell you this, Vic, but if you know what the jitterbug is, that means you're old because they haven't had that thing in like 10 or 12 years. So there we go. The fuck is that? Beets or some shit? I like beets. Beets are high in sugar, so you only eat half beets. Let's just say, all right. Get your scopes done every 5 years. I get do my I get mine done. I'm doing it, you know. Um, so Rura and this is Rura. Hold on a second. I wanted to pull this up here. I guess I should just pull it up where I can look at it, right? Uh, Rura. Anyway, Rura says death is underrated. Look, it's not the death that's the problem. It's the getting there that's the problem, right? You get colon cancer, you get one of those other things. It's fucking brutal to watch people go through that. So there we go. Peanut Butter 66. Schmuel, will you tell us about the first iteration of cable TV? I grew up in Queens, and they were one of the last places in the country to get cable TV. But when I was 17 and I was in the Air Force and I went to Florida, they had cable TV. And basically, it was the same movie run over 8,000 times. But there we go. Beats, Battlestar Galactica. Not so good. All right. And there we go. Rura agreed there. Yeah. I look, fucking getting hit by a bus, or I don't know, or train or something like that. That would be fine. But it just watching people have body parts removed over and over. Not really. Was my family mob? Do I look like a fucking mobbed up guy? I'm no Joey C. I'll tell you that. Chris Mack, we should go back to antenna TV. That'll help kids get outside. The kids would be outside more, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's the parents, right? Everybody's so fucking afraid of everything that we don't let them out. So Schmuel was in the same squadron as Glenn Miller. No, because I'm here, and I think Glenn Miller went missing. I don't know if they ever found his plane. What stock should I go after? I want to be rich in my 40s. I don't. I've had enough stock talk from a moron for the last 4 days that I don't want to talk about it. Max out on your 401k. That's all I can tell you. And the best advice I ever got was the miracle of compound interest. Whatever money you can put away, just put it away and forget it's there. And it's very cool years later to realize that you put $2,000 into an IRA that was a brokerage account, and it was a long time. And when you find it, it's 55K, and you're like, "Whoa, this is pretty great." So I was very happy. Oracle, I worked all day on that damn antidote, Granddad. I'm sorry, Oracle, but Oracle may be a new co-host. We're working on that behind the scene. Roy Cohen Esquire says the guy who never raised kids. Anything's possible. All right. Declined co-host. Jewish mobbed up guy. Different group. Sorcerer just gypsy. All right. PL. I just YOLO into fuck. I can't. Sorcerer, just spell it out, will you? I mean, I got the YOLO'd right. The into, but $ MSTR. I can't do it. No one goes outside anymore. No. But if you go up into the community, they do. But look, it's all a conspiracy. They sold you wealthy parents that the world was dangerous and that you have to pay to have your kids recreate. So you pay for these travel teams, and you pay for them to go to places after school. And they don't go out. They just don't go out onto the basketball court and play a game. Or we used to play a lot of baseball when I was a kid. That's how long ago it was. Um, uh, Whitey Bulger didn't look mobbed up, and well, I think Whitey. He, uh, there's a show coming out, but it's like on MGM something or other, so no one's ever going to see it. The Westies. The what do you call it? The uh, Westies they were Irish guys, and you knew they were different. You knew they were different. Uh, oh God, he doesn't know a squadron isn't the same as an aircraft, right? Like, so I don't know what a flight is, or a wing, or a squadron. I don't know any. I don't know any of those things. Uh, Sorcerer, financial advice. It's always the rich guys. All right, that give us advice. All right, I am Sorcerer Gypsy NFA. All right, we got to do a. We should probably do a meme token for the Sorcerer. But Sorcerer, I really, really want you to take your academic troll book and rewrite it for the simple people like us. I know that they do that with academic stuff. So there we go. NJ, Mikey, been talking to NJ Ranger Schmuel. No, not lately. Not like a lot lately. I think he's away. And there we go. All right. She can't stay away from the clout. I have. I'm going to guess who that is, but I will keep that quiet. Rumor is Schmuel was seen lurking around Miller's plane the night before that shit went down. Yeah, that's what was happening. Actually, I was busy still in the Lindbergh baby, so I was kind of busy. Kind of busy. All right, and da 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 da. Diablo sandwich. When does the show start? We've been waiting for you to get here. And that's it. All right. So, we'll give young old vibes. She's probably from Texas, because this thing people from Texas always say. Buy stock in small oil and gas companies that will eventually get bought out by the big guys. Look, there is what there is. Key, this is very funny, right? Key to spend less than you make and put that into an account, Roth IRA first, and do total stock market, use Vanguard. Interestingly enough, as much as I hate Vanguard as a concept, Vanguard has been very good to me, or taken care of me well. The stuff's been working out. All right. PL for $5. Speaking of stocks, did you put any in the Lemmy Electrofeud? That was some shit. I haven't seen it yet. I only heard about it earlier today. And so I haven't seen it. So I have to go back and watch it tonight. And I was trying this afternoon. On Sunday afternoons, if I usually take 2 or 3 hours to like prep for my work week and for what I'm going to do on stream. And I had guests and lovely people, but did not shut the fuck up. So it was like, sorry to bother you. And then just didn't stop talking. Just did not stop talking. I missed his chat, but let's welcome New Yorican is here. My guy, my guy, my guy. Now I'm curious about Vanguard. Look it up. It's just one of those, it's like one of those, it's a mutual fund. It's there's a thing. I can't even think of the name of it, but it is, right. Peanut butter. It's just a place to hold funds, but the fees are super low. And I have it. I put it in when I was younger. I had it in the Vanguard fund, the growth. I think one, like the higher risk one, and then I, as time went on, I moved some of it like out of the riskier stuff, but the returns are consistent. They generally beat the stock market, and that's all the financial advice I could give you. And truth be told, Mrs. B handles my stuff. All right, it's an investing platform. Thank you, Roy Cohn Esquire. Schmuel will be advocating for bearer bonds next. All right, I got a quick bond story. I really do. I do. So when I started working, they used to have this thing where you could automatically buy savings bonds. It was a $50 savings bond, and you paid $25, and then they eventually matured. And I did it for years, and I would still do it. But the government stopped it. They don't want like the small people money. They want like the big stuff. I guess it was a pain in the ass for them. But it was amazing. But at some point, if I remember how this all worked, is so you'd buy it for 25, it would mature at 50, and then they would pay interest on anything over that. But I think they stopped paying interest or something. I just remember getting advice and having to cash them in and put them someplace else. Sorcerer Gypsy, they have a 0 fee total stock market fund. Sorcerer, they're already dubious of your other stuff. We're going to get in here and start giving stock advice. We're all going to wind up in trouble. There's a guy, and not that you guys would be interested, but I'll tell you anyway. So there's a guy, his name is Troy Black. And Troy Black is a minister, pastor, some piece of shit, something like that. And Troy Black makes constant predictions about God spoke to him and the market's going to go here and the market's going to go there. And it is insane because hundreds of thousands of people follow his advice and they always wind up losing money. And then Troy Black comes out and he does this thing like once a quarter or whatever, where he proves his prophecies came true. And it is amazing how this guy does it. But he told people to buy something that God told him that this particular stock was going to go below 100. It was going to be like 88, and all they should buy this or whatever. And what happened is the thing is now like at 60 something. So if you bought it thinking the bottom was at 88, you are in the hole, my friend. All right. Let's just say Brody Hooper for $1.99. Investing this for Sorcerer Gypsy to stop chatting. I know. It's distracting the show, isn't he? He's trolling us. PL, $2. Can we talk vacuum cleaners next? The shark fucks. Well, you're not supposed to stick it in there. Maybe I don't know that. All right. So, Mike E, member for 1 month. So are Dean and Dave coming or not? I don't know. They both had the link, and they both said they would try to make it. So, pretty interesting. F. Young 2710. Your show is just reading. I think all shows are just reading, but I am attempting to engage with what people like to call the free chat, which I think is the chat, and they're why I'm here. But Chris Mack. I'm sorry, Chris. I thought you were somebody else, but that's okay. But I can't stay interested in the current events of one particular nation block long enough to do that exclusively. Missed it. That's why Vanguard's great, because you don't have to worry about it. Mikey Goose. I had a Kirby guy knock on my door yesterday. Are there still Kirby guys? We need a cigar to set this stream off. Sorry, buddy, but that ship has sailed. Has sailed. I like the chat, but finances are making me sleepy. I thought that was my job. I thought my job was to be the Ambien of the internet. But let's. But we're gonna start. We're gonna start move. I just want to get into something. And I did say about the chat beefs, and we can save that. But there was a chat beef between Tim's Totality and this Jesse Angel, and pretty shitty stuff. So I'm going to, but I will save that for later, because I don't even know if I can make it humorous and or entertaining. But I do it. Buckman's overstimulated. Keep firing. This is like the little kid that had too much sugar, right? And only Genta is fading. Good night, Genta. All right. So the other night, this sort of semi-interesting thing happened, which was we were getting super chats from various accounts, $2 super chats, nothing really important or striking or whatever. But, you know, it's always great. $2 super chats are great. Was very happy to get them. Enjoy them. But they were, to use a word, a wee bit nasty. So we were like, meaning we, when I'm saying we, I'm actually talking about the mod as well, because it was just a bunch of shit. There was there were also a bunch of like the free chats that was shit, and it was obvious they were alts, and the person who was doing this and sending this stuff is thinks they're smarter than everyone else. A total attention whore, and has a vocabulary that's better than their IQ, and they can do things. So in a conversation, they can be up there. But Schmuel was accused of ripping them off for $10 because they sent me a super tip, and the super tip came into came in under their real name. And I chose, it was a $10 super tip, which is great. I chose to refund the money instead of reading the super tip, because I'm not your monkey, number one, and you know that's really number one, and number two, you're a cunt. So you can go fuck yourself. But in any event, I thought it was very funny, because then this individual, and I'm hoping I have the timestamp right, this individual is then hosting a show, I believe either later that night or the next night, and they're on somebody else's channel hosting a show. Can we guess, people? Can we guess? I see one correct answer in the chat. And I see two correct answers in the chat. Lots and lots. Yes. So, okay. So Ava. So Ava goes on. She's hosting John's channel. Now, what the fuck is this moron doing? Right? She's hosting John's channel. Right? What has John been doing? John's been striking the fuck out of everyone and anyone who, primarily, surely, but lots of people for stream sniping and whatever. So this dumb cunt, right, is on YouTube stream sniping old Schmuel, right? Now, I'm not a striker. I'm not going to strike, but we have a little. Ava and I have apparently a little beef, which I wasn't aware of. But Ava now, I want to give her chance to say what she did. So I was going to try something, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work. But maybe I'm going to try to do my Ava voice, which just sounds like an old Jew. But we'll go with the Ava voice. All right. So instead of playing their copyrighted material, because I would like to do, I don't want to engage in that bullshit. I have the transcript, right? And I was trying, but I just ran out of time because I got to this later than I thought. Go back to the person that wouldn't leave me alone earlier today. So I was trying to put a voice to this. I wanted to read it in an AI voice, but I could not. I couldn't pull it off. So I'm going to have to read it. I did tell Genta that I was going to try to read it in my Ava voice, but I also didn't get that actually done. So I apologize to Genta, and I will do the best that I can. So this is from the other night. Now, hold on a sec. And feel free to send your super tip. I will see them. So this comes up from the other night, and I love. I really love. What do you call it? How people view themselves as opposed to they view other people. A second super tip doxing has hit the tower. It's not doxing, dude. The chick sent a super tip. Avariza super tip. It wasn't under an alt. It was under her name. Did I get that right? It was under there. So no, whatever. But you know what? It's also not doxing because they talked about it. So let's see if we can pull a little bit of. Let's see. So I want to go back, and hopefully I have this right. I tried to label out who was speaking, and I possibly couldn't do it. Garrett is a hack. Does Buck not ever take the bait? LOL. I'm taking the bait. That's what I'm doing here, right? I think, to be perfectly honest, kind of dumb, right? That you think I'm taking the bait. I do know you're right. Ava loves attention, dies for me to talk for her. This is like her goal in life, apparently, is for her to talk about me, because I seem to bother her so much or something. And maybe it was because I blocked her because I was like just tired of the bullshit. And you know, you can't block me. Um, so let's do it. So I would really like to do the what do you call it? If I were going to do this the way that I wanted to, if I were talent, I would have the camera mounted like up on the fucking ceiling, so I looked thin while you were looking at me, and I would slap on a wig. But we won't do that um, here. But I am going to read the transcript. Do you? I see if I can do that. I wonder. I got to see if I can do this. Uh, I'm using a new app for my transcription, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't do it without showing you too much because otherwise I would just put the words up on the screen. Um, but um, I think that we're going to go this way. Here we go. So uh, they are stream sniping my show, and I'll give you a quick little reminder of what was going on, and we'll go back. Uh, this was me, Schmuel. I don't know what I'm going to do, but if he's getting paid to have me on, I think I should get some of that money. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not saying give me thousands of dollars or anything like that. But I think that what you're asking me to do is minimize my value. And Panhandler responds, you have no value. I do too, and I do too. Me and KB is going to get paid, whether you go on or not. I'm just saying, I think it'd be funny. It'd be good content. It'd be a good stream. All right. Schmuel says, I guess I guess we'll find out. Let's see if it actually happens. But I did tell Premium that he could pay me directly and I'd be happy to go on there. But look, I get it, Panhandler. I get what you're saying. But hot, and then I put high comments. I don't like dancing. Now Ava pipes in. So Schmuel is saying that he's not going to go on Kevin Brennan's show unless Kevin Brennan pays him. And Panhandler is trying to explain to him that he's a nobody. And so who the fuck is he to ask for any money? She restarts the clip. So I said, I don't want to dance to his tune. You really are. And this is why I love Panhandler. You really are lost your fucking mind. All right, man. I thought it was funny last night. You were saying you got kind of indignant about it, and I'm all right, dude. Anyway, we'll move on. And he was saying that, when you were going to pay me, and I said he can pay me. And I put, if he's paying Stevie Lou, he can pay me. And Ava responds, that's a good one. And I do, of course, he's always bragging about how much money, blah, blah, blah. It seems important. It seems like the most important thing to him in the world. But, I don't know. And we'll move on. But, and I'm going to skip down here because I want to get to Ava, and it hurts me to do the voice. Where are you guys at with Kevin? I'm doing the show right now. We're just going to have to accept that. So you're still here. We can talk about it later. And then we'll move on. Or does he have a problem with that? Because I was hoping to check on that. Did you all see? And then there's a bunch of the usual the links, and I'll just do it. It's fun. I don't know who that is or how to get a hold of him, but Ditka is welcome to come on. And any of you are all welcome to come on. Abba? When I was smiling, Steve, when I smile, she is really unattractive. So that means that I am attractive until I smile, which I take as a compliment. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Whoever is speaker number 4 says Schmuel's mad and crazy. Oh, oh, they're asking why Schmuel's mad. And this is the comment that I enjoyed the shit out of this. This is once again Ava, me, because I owned him a gajillion times in debates. But it is what it is. I'm blocked everywhere. He stole money from me yesterday. I sent in a super tap or super tip for probably $25 was super tips. You just didn't read them. Jimmy's drunk. Still going through withdrawals for the SJ pod. Cheer up. SJ Army. I understand the hardest part of going live in his channel would feel the same way. But I get to talk to him. Anyway, enough of that part of it. Because now comes my commentary. No, Ava, you did not own me a cajillion times in a debate. Pretty much every debate we had ended with you going, "You wear diapers, old man. You probably can't get an erection, old man. You like black cock, old man." This is like classic Ava, right? Ava comes on, has these stupid goddamn arguments with people, can't win them, can't lose them, because she's not allowed. So then the way out is to like just lose the mind. Like you just like you're desperate. You know, when you start saying an old guy who's arguing with you is wearing diapers, you've lost, right? Because you got nothing else. You can't go on the point. You can't argue the point. You can't whatever. But you know, such is the way life is, right? And so I will, and I think I should. I should probably pull up the refund issue that I gave from a super tip, and I can actually probably show. I wonder if I can. I'll bet you I can. I bet you I can. I bet you I can. If I didn't delete it, hold on. Let's see. I could probably show you that this $25 or $50 super chat was, or super tip, whatever the fuck we're calling it tonight, was actually for $10. And I happily returned it. And even though it cost me to do that, I was happy to refund it. And I don't think I can find it. But all right, whatever. I'm not going to spend time searching for it. But in any event, it was $10. Sent it back, and somebody got all butthurt because their insults didn't get read. Now look, I get it. You're John's buddy, so that's the John's business model. Throw a couple of bucks at me, shit on me, and I'm happy, you know? So Mikey Goose, who needs receipts anyway? Yeah, she's got them too. So we could go there. So I don't really need to trust you, bro, but thank you for that. In any event, I'm just like, you're, first of all, you're an attention whore. Number one, you're an attention whore. Ava is always entertaining, yes, especially when she was having an argument with JMO explaining the difference between pedos and minor attracted persons, and the lexicon has changed, and you know we need to get the fuck out of here. All right, so move on. Right, the deal is I just my thing with, like, I don't know who this person thinks they're dealing with. But they're not just sending me money to ask me insulting things. Generally, they're always sexually related. But I imagine that that's a big issue in their life, so they want to put it over onto mine. um, but ooh, Mikey, Goofs, rein in your logical fallacies and proceed to the point. Mikey, I'm a logical fallacy big guy. That's what I do. Jesus Christ. All right. In any event, so I just, I want to go back. I want to refresh. Stallion 19 put up a chat saying that, new people not remembering. Here we go. Since there are new fans here since the last debate, maybe you should do another one so new people can witness it. No. And the real reason for no is simply because why, right? It's been very fun having somebody who, like, you drive insane, and do that too, and who goes on shows wishing death upon me. I mean, some super, super nasty stuff, and lots of vitriol, lots of whatever. And it's like, it's childish. Like, the whole fucking thing is childish. And I think that there's something wrong. There's something wrong here. But my response to this was, after the show was over, I kept getting, you ripped me off, which was on one of the under one of the alts, because you weren't, you blocked, basically. And I just had to, I was like, I had to laugh, because essentially it's like, and my response was, loneliness, alcohol, and a credit card, not a good mix. And it appears to me, and logical fallacy, fantasy, whatever, it appears to me that this is someone who is lonely and needs to make friends, or needs to be thought of as something intelligent and better than other people. And so there, it's like, oh, let me go after the old guy. And this is the first time I've responded in a long time, but I just thought it was pathetic. My main reason for thinking it was pathetic was because I've ignored her forever, right? And I do have that. I like that. Thank you very much, Ray DeVito. Gummy Smoker. Buck has logical fantasies. I I enjoyed that. Thanks, dude. I have ignored her forever, right? But how fucking stupid do you have to be to go on SJ's channel, who is under fire for striking everyone for doing anything, and then you decide to snipe a show? And my belief is that you really need my attention, or that you're sniping my show. She wanted to snipe Karmic's, but I think somebody told her not to. You don't have anything, right? Like, you only know how to do just talk shit about other people. And you're supposed to be like, you keep telling us how intelligent you are and how much better you are. But uh, you got nothing when it comes to this. Uh, Rura seemed like the victim and bully roles were almost interchangeable. Uh, I think so. But I also think it's like, oh no, I'm not. I'm not offended by any of this anti-trans stuff. Um, yeah, well, they're just anti-trans. You know, I, it's just it's sort of a mess. Um, and I am thrilled for them. I'm really happy that they found a place for themselves. Other people are really happy to have them on their show. I know Quad enjoys her. I know Husey enjoys her. Great, and I'm happy about that. But you can fucking go on any show. Why are you hating on old Schmuel? What did I do? What did I do to you? Am I one of the few that doesn't buy your bullshit? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Um, but I just feel like it's time to do. I was a hit, people. Uh, yes, and the good thing is also desperate for a link and never turns them down. So you know that you always have somebody to go for it. And I met her or whatever a year ago or so, and we were doing shows together, and we were having a good time, and all it just it turned, and so I was fine with that. Didn't have a problem with it. And then it was like this, but just this constant barrage of like uh, sexualized insults and all that. Um, so uh, I don't know. I don't know. It was a little weird, and I didn't want to get into uh, somebody being confused or thinking making this crazy major change in their life would change the way they would react or interact with society, and people would respect and all that stuff. And one of my other little pet peeves is uh, you got the camera on God mode, uh, and you're hiding the bulk, and I mean bulk of what's being carried on uh, below the chest. So there we go. Ava and Jake were a great team. They do seem to have about the I look, that's probably like perfect speed for them. Punish Ahab because you really don't have anything to say. It's infuriating. You're so upset. I'm sorry. But look, I wind up saying shit. Punish Ahab will probably be one of these like mega clout chatters that will destroy me. But in any event, LOL. He said bulk. I did say bulk, didn't I? Um, so there we go. Garrett is a hat. Send Jake the link. Garrett, I'll tell you what. Why don't you send Jake the link? Because I think that would be funny. I what do you call it? Any day with a Y in it, I get at least a link from Jake, or somebody's got to GoFundMe going, or it's his birthday and they're having a special show. So there we go. J-Dub. Ahab, he's speaking truth to power. Nah. None of this is important. Um, to be perfectly honest. Um, it really isn't. It's just kind of fun, and I'm kind of enjoying it. and I'm enjoying I'm very much enjoying the the defense of this stuff, and oh, they're funny, and oh, there's uh, whatever. Sure, sure, whatever you say. Um, but I've spent an adult life with people thinking that they're smarter than everybody else. Um, and we're looking at them and we're going like, there's kind of an obvious issue here that we're not addressing. So there we go. Enough on the Ava stuff. That's it. But Stuttering John, I am going to tell you, do not be sniping channels. It's not going to work out well for you. And there you go. As we like to say, I'm not striking. I don't strike. I'm not. That's not my kind of thing. But that doesn't mean I don't do anything. So there we go. It's a rough one tonight, Ice. Yes, I'm attacking, and when I attack, Garrett gets mad. So what can I say? What can I say? He's not happy. All right. So that's it. So just wrapping up. Frank's other handle. Thanks for clearing up the whole I'm hilarious nervous talking to you right now thing you said to Pat Dixon, but but better do it in a chat rather than a stream. Frankie, I love you, Frankie, but you get fucking hooked up into these little like things that are whatever. Schmuel launching preemptive attacks. Are you insane? I've been sitting here absorbing the missiles flying over, and I haven't responded in months, and months. But when you got the balls to snipe on John's stream and talk shit, but accuse me of ripping you off, go fuck yourself. Okay? So there we go. I just never heard a man say something like that to another man. What do you say, Frank? Right? My shoulder's a little stiff. So friend of the show, now I feel attacked too. It's collateral damage, Frank. It's collateral damage. So yes, Buckman absorbs missiles with his Iron Dome. So I think it's pretty funny. All right. Can we all go way back to when Schmuel blocked Ava for no reason and gave constantly shifting reasons for why he did it and won't undo it, or we're going to pretend this just started? I didn't give constantly shifting reasons. I was trying to be kind, but I think I've pretty much been clear. It was essentially spamming the chat, just constantly spamming the chat, and I frankly was tired of it, and so there. And thank you, Genta, for telling me to stop explaining. No, I'm actually not explaining this to Frank, or whatever his name is here, Josh Denny fan. I'm reiterating that it's because it's icky. The constant sexually explicit, just this. It was just this weird fantasy about cocks and vaginas, and ugh. After a while, it was just tiresome. So there you go. In any event, I think I'm almost close to wrapping it up, which means we'll be here for another 15 minutes. Um, Frank, uh, Frank, sarcasm sometimes does translate in the chat. Abba's never been annoying in chats, but thank you for that. Right. I think I'm done. So maybe I will finish with "Come at Me, Bitch." Right. Um, Gloves be off. No list tonight. Look, I've always got a list. I've got one prepped and ready to go. But I'm afraid of people harming themselves if I bring out the list. So we won't do that tonight. But I did put together my. I made a list of my stuff and what I'm going to do it. Any IRS snafus to report? Nope. Papers came. Everything's good. I have to say, the people at the IRS were fantastic. Their system is fucked up, but I have to say they were very helpful. Language was good, meaning I could understand what was going on. They could understand me. They made sense. It was pretty. It was pretty fucking cool. So I've got no problem there. So you're not concerned I'll harm myself if you don't bring out the list? No. But Schmuel, don't give a fuck, man. Thank you. I do enjoy the entertainment that I get here. But you're gonna buy me a PS5? I wouldn't probably even know what to do with it, but I did for the very first time yesterday. Saw a Nintendo Switch. So there you go. I mean, even an old man. So sweet. The IRS was considerate with the rich old guy. I'm not a rich guy. I'm old. But I do like to pay me taxes tomorrow. Our Monday phone conversation is going to be extra long tomorrow, Buckman. Yes, friend of the show, you will be correcting me. Yeah, I just every now and then, the hypocrisy of some people absolutely gets to me. So I thought I wanted to do that, and Brennan would like to know if you reported your super tips. I report everything. It's just what I do. I have to be honest. I'm one of those guys that's like terrified of the IRS. So I just fucking do. I they get all the information. So and we give the accountant everything, and then they put it. Schmuel needs to be corrected. So, all right. And here we go. Because Garrett is a hack. Let's talk gaming. My Xbox One shit to bed a few days ago. Finally forced to upgrade. Shockingly enough, I don't play video games. I know that is amazing to you guys. And I'm actually at an age where I know a lot of people who my age play video games, but I never did. It really got to me. So David R. Fuller. Chad has never paid taxes and is a free man. There's a lot of people that haven't paid taxes and are free men, but it is not a fun life because they are constantly on your ass, right? And you can't earn anything because they want their cut before anything. And it's like, and they're not nice about it. And then when you go into one of those fucking, I've seen that where if you go into a payment plan, they file a lien against you, so you can't get a credit card. I mean, it just becomes it's a brutal life. Just pay your taxes, people. It's not an argument you're going to win. Uh, so there, Kumia has been gaming since 1974. I would have said Kumia has been gaming since before there were games. Um, but isn't Kumia like a PC player? Like he only plays on PC. I don't think he plays on devices. Um, but more importantly, I don't have the patience for like I I may if I was brought up in a different time, but I could just see myself. I get obsessed with things. It's like kind of why I don't watch TV because I get obsessed with like, you know, if there's one of those fucking uh, new series, and it's got like 6 or 7 episodes, I find myself having to watch it all at one time. And it just, so I wouldn't want to, because I would imagine I would be one of those guys that would be 500 pounds and played game like weeks and weeks and weeks of playing games. And I'd probably smell like shit and be on here judging women. So Teddy Ruxpin, PC gaming is big and getting bigger these days. It's possible, but I do know that the money that a lot of the people were doing, the money that a lot of people were doing, making like on Twitch and shit like that with their gaming stuff. Um, I think that's down, but I think what's up is gambling on games. Lady KB for $4.99. People that don't pay taxes. Schmuel means black people. No, they're the first ones. Black people are the first ones lined up at H&R Block on the first of the year, because the make less money and you got your earned income credits, you got your refund, you got all that stuff coming. So uh, they are taxpayers. So there you go. All right. Can we end? Can we end? Can we end? Um, Beautiful pivot to white savior mode. I know, right? It was good. I thought it was good. I was very proud of myself for that one. Um, Schmuel, I'm not a racist, Buckman. I think we're all racist. Uh, it's sad, but I think we all are, right? Um, all right. I did see my buddy Neorican. Ooh, Neorican, you're with me, right? Like you're from Queens, right? You drive through, you go through Bayside, a wealthy neighborhood. Tax office is empty in January and shit. Go through Jamaica, people waiting outside the door because they want to get their tax refund. You're right. Uh, we're all a little racist. Yeah. Well, the thing that blew me away was growing up, right? And I would have Chinese people, right? And you would just be like, this is a different time, but you'd be like, Chinese people are just Chinese people. And then you grow up and you get to know Chinese people. Oh my God, did they hate Chinese people from other areas? And it's like a racial thing because it's like they're from this part of Asiatic China or they're speaking Cantonese and Mandarin, and it's like, and they hate each other. And what's the word? The Irish, very much the same. They all, it's like people from Cavan are cheap, people from Galway are shifty, and you start realizing that, oh, there's more to this. And then Venezuelans and Argentinians have issues with each other. Um, so it's pretty funny. Can you admit, mask off, that you like playing in the mud now? Am I playing in the mud? I don't think so. Tribalism is real. Racism is a Western concept. Uh, we could Bustelo Maserati. I like saying that. We could probably debate that, and you're probably right to some degree, because it's like every society that we have history of has been tribal, and so that's probably where this all comes from. Um, so. The Abel Savage. There is a difference between racial humor and racism. Not KB is a racist, but not all racial humor is racist. I think you have lost me here, my friend. I don't think Lady KB is racist. I don't. All right. And thoughts on the Umbrella Corporation? Well, let's head to Raccoon City and figure it out. The fuck do I know? All right. Again, I promise to get out of here. It's 9. And I want to be off by 10:15. So Schmuel memberships are still $1.99 till the 1st of the month when they go to $2.99. So you might want to get in now. When you can, at the cheaper price, and you stay there. And so Rangoon City, you kidding me? All right. All right. Yes, and if you feel like hitting me up with the super tip and dabble is available, dabble tips are available 24/7 if you feel like doing it. And that's Schmuel's problem for not getting that. There's other stuff, but the Umbrella Corporation Resident Evil? Aren't they in Raccoon City? Isn't that what we're talking about here? AB, I haven't seen them. My chats are getting no love from tonight from Schmuel. I see how it is. I apologize. I was missing them, and the other thing too is, look, part of the complaint that we get here at Schmuel Corp is that when I'm doing this with the chats and we're doing kind of this chat night, I favor certain people over other people, and I should instead be more fair with what chats I read. But what does happen is it then hold please. It then does I just totally had a brain fart. Sundowners, is that what somebody called me before? Let's just see here. I apologize. I was hoping somebody else was going live. All right. Dustin Paisley, 6474, Canadian, $2.07. You never give credit to Ray DeVito for introducing you. I don't know that Ray really introduced me, but sure. I think that the first stream I went on was with Ray. So thank you, Ray. And believe me, I've done enough for Ray that in thanking him. So Ray and I are even, but thank you for the Canadian $2.79. Stallion 19. It seemed like you and Quad shit on each other all week on your own shows, and today none of that was discussed. Did seem something happened that I missed? No, but Quad was sick. He he was like sick. You could hear it in his voice, and I was talking to him, and I kind of told him he should like take the day off and get his voice back and feel better. But he's a trooper. So he came on, and he's either a trooper or, as I said earlier, his name is on the show too, and he didn't trust me to do it alone. But we were just taking it easy tonight. And I don't think we had any big beefs this week. I don't really know, and but I we didn't need to fight, and it won't be a fight every week. But I'm very disappointed that you guys did not give Quad credit for getting his microphone fixed, because this was the first show that we had it fixed, and uh, the fix turned out to be incredibly simple. Incredibly simple. Ozzy, I am sorry we missed you. Is everything okay, boss? You're on one tonight. Uh, am I? Cool. Sundays are great for me because, like, I haven't worked all day. I haven't had to think about other shit. And uh, I just like to come on. And, you know, um, every now and then you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not the best at sitting down. I'm not going to be able to do the, like, research and have the little clips and uh, remark about individual things and stuff. So I just was I'm just expressing my feelings, just letting it out, I think. um the fact that you don't like each other makes it a good show, like Mike and the Mad Dog. Yeah, I mean, we're not Mike and the Mad Dog, but we're not friends. Like, we don't chat and talk, um, or whatever. But uh, look, sometimes there's going to be beefs, and sometimes there isn't. And tonight there really wasn't one, and he didn't feel good, and I wasn't terribly committed to anything. There wasn't really anything this week that uh, I think that we would disagree on and go. And uh, let's just see here. Right, we got that. That was the Canadian money. If I can, I may have. I don't know if I can delete super tip, but I may have deleted it. But I will run through Garrett as a hack. Is a hack. I obviously don't need to explain anything to you, but I feel that since an accusation was made against my character for stealing a lot of money. See, See, but this goes back to Liam, so that's got to be before her. Um, yeah, I don't see it here, but I'll tell you what, Garrett, just for you, because you're such a sweet guy. Um, by the next show or between now and Twitter, I will uh, post the refund notice. How's that sound? I wonder if, because I didn't read it and I refunded it, if that's not the reason why it's not on here. But it's also possible. Hold on, let's just try something else. Hold on. It is possible that it could be here, but I don't want to waste a lot of time. Ah, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. All right. So let me do this. I'll do it this way. It's just be easier for me and for you. And save, save, and let's just see how we do this here. And I don't know, maybe we can do this. I really should take that. Thank you for that, Mr. Paisley. And I got to go back up here, do that, and go there, and remove that. All right. Now, let's see if I can do this. Share screen, entire screen. Uh, take all that down. There it is. Let's make sure we're not doxing anyone here. let's close that as well. All right. And Ed to stage. And there you are. One super chat from Avarizer for $10. Okay. So there is your receipt. J-Dub 20XX. Kiki got that Buckman Hall pass. Oh. Kiki's an attractive person. She's a very beautiful woman. But I would not cheat with the most beautiful woman on the planet with on our friend. So all right. In any event, I think Awful Daily Chatting explains the hack part of the handle. Got it. All right, we're all done here, right? What are we wearing Tuesday? Bucky, Michelin, and I coordinate outfits with our guest. I'm sorry, sweetheart. It ain't gonna happen. But I do have a lovely strapless number I'm planning on giving a shot. All right. And so we'll go there. Garrett claims to be a hack, not a sweet guy, as you put it. Well, a lot of these guys, it's like we know he's a sweet guy, but he says he's a hack. So we shall go there. Schmuel, don't break commandments. Not that one. I got too much invested in this to lose it on some one night thing. So in any event, Garrett is a hack. What did it say, Buck? You are killing us here. If I wanted to read it, I would have read it in the first place. You got it? You got it. You got it. You got it. And hold, please, because Shardy McDennis is coming in hot at the last minute to hit us up. Shardy McDennis, never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Oh, shit, it's not Carm Stream. Never going to give you up? No, I don't know, whatever. Where does he do the music, though? Is it like, can you pull up the just the music itself without the lyrics, and then that's how he does it? Or I could be wrong, but I do feel a guess that sometimes he can't hear any music and he's trying to sing it. But if I did that, I'd be way, way off. So there we go. Shades, Cal, you dirty girl. Maybe he's thinking of starfish photos. I'm sure they were lovely. And the great thing about a starfish is it's going to lose a limb and grow it back. Maybe one day we'll be able to do the same thing. Did Garrett deserve all that guff? Whoa, dude. I did Garrett. So look, we gotta go. It's a little back and forth here. All right. Someone doesn't watch Carm. Yeah, unfortunately. And I don't think the clips give out the what's the best way to say this? I don't think they put them in the best light. And so there you go. Wait, was this? Hold on a second. All right. Well, I got to work a 9 to 5 thing, J-Dub, but I think, I got to be a karmic, right? I gotta charge you for that. Working 9 to 5. And I don't remember the rest of the words. So there we go. Kiki is classic next door girl pretty. I disagree. Kiki's pretty, but I don't think she's classic next door girl pretty. Because I don't know, but I'm thinking of what I think of classic next girl next door. Ooh, brutal friend of the show. Kiki, the girl next door who turned to meth. No, no, no. Uh, she's a plain Jane. I disagree. She is taller than I thought, and uh, amazing posture, dresses really well, makeup is really good. Like it's uh, she's attractive. I don't you know, I mean, you can't deny that. Um, so and who is a classic next door girl, Schmuel? Uh, they need they need a little more meat on the bones, right? The classier, different kind of smile, stuff like that. Um, Terry Nee keeps putting up pictures of some woman every day, uh, and I just that's I think your classic next door girl type, but I really don't know who. After that, I take after Cookie. Yeah, Cookie's not classic. Next door, whatever. Because it's, but you know, it's like, it depends. Shut up, Shmuel. You shouldn't have asked the question, Janta. I thought that's where you were pushing it. And the Rican gets it. Mas carne. A little more, junk in the trunk, as they used to say. But, uh, no, Janta, Tuesday Weld. I can't even think back that far. So let him dig, Genta. All right. I'm into Lady KB. Does she like Colombian food? Yeah. I couldn't call Lady KB a classic girl next door because she towers over me. So um, I just wouldn't be there. And thank you for the $2. Uh, Dustin Paisley, 6474, $2. Yes, I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Aussie Chiller Hat Company, but they're in Australia, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to get from that, if I can do it. But it looks like the Depends sponsorship is coming through. Expect diapers, people. Expect diapers, and maybe a catheter commercial or two. But thank you. Shardy McDennis, all of my next door neighbors were fat as shit. I don't get the next door reference. Look, my next door girl reference is when the girl next door is there's just something like you didn't notice, and then all of a sudden you notice they're just kind of cute. It could be like, what do they call it, librarian good looks. You know, you don't see them a certain way, and then you see them. Blue Chew is for pussies, and at my age, most of these people have insurance, so they're getting the real thing, not some knockoff. Um, so a book has a Norman Rockwell shaded glasses. All right. I am perfect. We did where I am. Not Victoria, still alive. So it's girl next door. You're driving me insane with this. Why? What am I saying? Uh, New Rican, what if Ava is the girl next door? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I think that takes it to you might live in a different neighborhood than me. Maybe that. Uh, Girl next door. What did I call it? What is it, Dean? It's girl next door. What am I saying? Girl door next or something? I mean, come on. Justin Paisley. Uh, for $2. Your show suffers when you have Panhandler on. Justin, thank you for the $2. Disagree. Disagree. But look, I can't do the like. I'm not really good at doing solo streams. I don't really like them. Actually, I didn't say that. I like doing them, but I'm not good at doing them. So I keep trying to do them. But Panhandler is a great guest. It's a great co-host. Dave Sarah is a great co-host. Um, we I like them. I enjoy them, and I think they bring something to the show. But they also, from that, there's always more content, and I get to learn stuff. Uh, oh, you keep saying next door girl. It's infuriating, dude. If next door girl and girl next door are what it's infuriating you, you got a great life because you got nothing to worry about if that's what's doing. You should get more final boss before he rises too high, eclipses Schmuel talk entirely. I always want them to eclipse me and go higher. Panhandler, as an example, right? Um, so I'm, what do you call it? I I would love for the final boss to be the next big star. Maybe if I die, I can leave the Schmuel Empire to him, or maybe there won't be a another one. All right. So I just want to show you guys something, and then I am out of here. Okay, the next list of will be ranking girls next door. See, sorry, but as much as I would love to do that, I would actually have a lot of fun doing that, like listing the girls next door. Um, but I think that would get me in so much trouble that it just wouldn't be worth it. The hassle just wouldn't be worth it. So anyway, I am going to take the headset out, so I'm not going to be able to hear myself, but hopefully you can hear me. I put some a couple of the how do we say, a couple of the pictures that I got at different events into frames today. So I thought I would see them. Well, I will see them, but I will show them to you. Hold on. Probably get a chance to see my messy office here in a second. All right. So this is from Lockie. Lockie's the guy that made a bunch of the puppets and stuff. But this is Lockie, his drama, right? What is it? Comedy and tragedy drawing of Stuttering John. Uh, so that's the Lockie one. And then I just got to make sure I don't dox myself when I take this shit down. A print from Cardiff's Kids um, that I really like. I think that's pretty goddamn awesome. And one more Cardiff. Let's get the lights. One more Cardiff's Kids uh, print, and I have a couple more, but I didn't have the frames for them, so I should have the frames tomorrow, and we will frame them up. But pretty cool. I think I did show you guys the frames, the Hackamania posters. So uh, we'll get to see those soon. We'll have them up and hopefully get the wall up. And my original intention when I painted the back walls, I was going to leave the side walls white, but unfortunately, I can't because the framing of my desk doesn't work, or I can pull it back. Yes, Cardiff is selling his children's art. How strange. Yes, and his child is a 5 foot African American girl. Who's rather sweet. I'm sorry, Josh, that we can't be all as cool as you, but we'll try to do it. Back walls, roo-rah, roo-rah. All right. Thank you, Shardy McDennis. Say what you want about Schmuel, but that hat suits him. Thank you, my dear. Josh Den, totally not. You have the taste of a poor. Need I remind you that you have been watching the show for nearly 2 hours, right? So we go. I got two. All right. What night is list night this week? All right. So there's 2 lists, right? There's the like algorithmically rated lists, people voting, numbers, all that stuff. And then there's a Schmuel list, which is my opinion of what shows. I'm saying my top 10, but I think I might do top 20. Depends upon how much time. Which are going to be rated totally ridiculously just on what I think of them. And then and a little bit of what I hear other people say about them. And I do. All right. Adam, call the show. Blue Chew is for pussies. Thank you for the 10. The two. Sorry, man. The $2, my friend. I really appreciate it. And speaking of gay, I have a print of The Worship of Mammon, and I just ordered Ulysses and Argus. There you go, Chris Mack. All right, let's take this down. Let's pull that down. And we hit 2 hours. So, and clout will be determined. Now, this is not, my list is definitely not a clout list. I mean, look, clout list, if you, what do you call it? I mean, clout in the Schmuel algorithm, which is 0 clout. There is something, I want to try to do something, but I don't think I can pull it off, which is on the clout list. There's an intangible that I can't figure out how to move that, right? Like how to rate it, but there's something intangible because there are shows that like don't really get viewers, or don't make a lot of news, don't get clipped a lot, and but I think have clout. And then I think there are other shows that get over 1,000 viewers, and don't have clout at all. Like so, but I don't have I can't figure out a way to rate that fairly, and some of it just be maybe my feelings, but I have feelings. The Tojo effect. Yes. So if we're talking about somebody that had a chance to really have clout, what do you call it? They blew it. Oh, look who's jumping in. Nice podcast. Stupid $2. How did DJ Electric crying affect her clout score? Still significantly more than yours, but the results are not in yet, so we don't know how it will actually affect it. So, all right, everybody, hit like on your way out, and a surprise redirect, just for shits and giggles. I'm out of here. It's 2 hours. Genta, thanks for the great job. Everybody, love you. See you on Tuesday.